The Nazi gold train, a myth or a reality? Could one of Europe's largest treasure troves be hidden somewhere in the darkness of a former Nazi tunnel system in Poland? Since World War II, rumors have circulated in the small town of Wałbrzych, Lower Silesia, that an armored train containing gold, silver, precious stones, priceless art, currency, and weapons lay hidden in a sealed secret location nearby. During the war, the Nazis looted occupied territories, plundering palaces, art galleries, and museums, all whilst dispossessing Jews far and wide of their property and possessions. As a result, the Nazi regime accumulated a vast amount of wealth. Stolen Nazi treasures were stashed throughout occupied Europe. After defeating the Nazis, Allied forces came across hordes of valuable items, ranging from caches of solid gold bars and currency to classical art sculptures. U.S. forces found loot stashes in a number of locations, including salt mines, buried wooded areas, in Nazi Party officials' houses, and on trains. In 1944, American soldiers came across an abandoned Nazi train in Austria, containing a staggering amount of wooden crates, all filled to the brim with gold, silver, precious stones, currency, fine china, rugs, and priceless artworks, all of which had been stolen from Hungarian Jews. A famous example of looting was the infamous Amber Room, a chamber within Russia's Catherine Palace. Sometimes cited as the eighth wonder of the world, the architecture and interior design was a work of art. Its walls contained amber panels and carvings, topped with gold leaf, mirrors, precious stones, and priceless classical art. The Nazis completely dismantled the room and shipped it off to Königsberg Castle, where its pieces and all documentation disappeared as the Allies closed in. In 1946, a committee called the Tripartite Commission for the Restitution of Monetary Gold attempted to track down, catalog, and return all stolen valuables to their original owners. By the end of the war, the Americans had confiscated valuable items worth well over $5 million, but much of it remained unaccounted for. A picturesque Polish city called Wałbrzych gained notoriety when word of possible Nazi treasure began to spread. Supposedly, a group of German workers witnessed stolen loot being carried into tunnels within the nearby Owl Mountains. According to legend, the area is home to a hidden Nazi train that contains 300 tons of gold, silver, precious stones, priceless art, and other valuables. Some people also believe that the missing Amber Room pieces are hidden aboard this train. The Owl Mountains housed a mysterious Nazi project called Project Riese. They chose these mountains for the extremely sturdy rock that could withstand the Allied bombardments. The project entailed the construction of tunnels, underground bunkers, and shelters, all built by over 5,000 slave laborers from nearby concentration camps. However, the true purpose of Project Riese and its objectives remain a mystery to this day. It is possible the Nazis intended to use the tunnel system for transportation purposes, but other similar tunnels had been used for secret weapons development and subterranean headquarters. Legend has it, the Nazis loaded an armored train with stolen loot as the Red Army advanced, sealing it in one of the many tunnels beneath Książ Castle in northern Wałbrzych. After 1945, there were several investigations into the tunnels, including by the Polish army, but to everybody's disappointment, there was no sign of a Nazi train overflowing with gold. In the summer of 2015, treasure hunters Piotr Koper from Poland and German Andreas Richter shocked the town when they claimed to have located the train. Using radar imaging, they captured an image of an object 100 meters in length near the 65-kilometer mark of the Wrocław-Wałbrzych line. They made a deal with the Polish government, settling on a 10% finder's fee if they found the gold-laden Nazi train. Their revelations caused a frenzy in the local area, and the town saw a huge increase in tourism. Police and army officials went as far as securing the area in an attempt to prevent civilian and media interference with the investigation. Deputy Culture Minister Piotr Zuchowski stated that he was 99% certain the train exists. Definitely an armored train like those from the war. That's what it looks like. The Polish government made several searches between 2015 and 2016, but there was no sign of the elusive train. Instead, Koper and Richter's radar imaging appeared to show ice formations. You can imagine the disappointment felt by the two train enthusiasts and the local population. However, Koper and Richter refused to give up and opted to drill down another 20m, where they came across another set of promising cavities. But unfortunately, the train remained elusive, and Richter gave up his search in 2018. But Koper continues to hold out hope that someone will one day find the elusive Nazi gold train. Theories Project Rees is still to this day shrouded in mystery because of the lack of documentation, which was likely destroyed by the retreating SS in order to cover their tracks. So it is still possible that the Nazi gold train could be still waiting to be discovered, as some parts of the tunnel system remain inaccessible due to collapse. If the mysterious Nazi gold train does really exist, then it is likely these collapses were intentional in order to prevent the Allies from finding whatever lies within. Or, as seems more likely with each passing year, the Nazi gold train is merely a case of unsubstantiated rumor. What do you think? Comment below, and if you have enjoyed this video, please be sure to give the video a thumbs up and click that subscribe button. It really does help a lot. Thank you.